Pro wrestlers truly come from all walks of life. No matter where they're born or from what job they had before, anybody can end up in pro wrestling. Given that, some wrestlers have some pretty amazing jobs given what we know about their wrestling personas. Here are 10 jobs you didn't know WWE personalities did before wrestling. Bella Twins, waitresses. It's a story as old as time. Pretty girl moves out to Los Angeles with hopes of making the big time in show business. The unique twist to this story though? There are two identical pretty girls. Looking to make a name for themselves, Nicole and Brie moved out of their hometown of San Diego to LA to find an agent. At the same time, the twins landed jobs as waitresses at the Mondrian Hotel. Sign us up to be waited on by these lovely ladies. Great Khali, policeman. Alright, so we all know that Great Khali blows chunks in the ring, right? Well, what if we told you that he could throw your ass in jail if he felt like it? You heard us right. Before he ever stepped foot in a wrestling ring, Khali held a job in his homeland of India as a police officer for the Punjab State Police Force. Heck, Khali probably never even used handcuffs, just put guys in his head vice finisher and watched them slowly lose resistance. Daniel Bryan, fast food worker. Well, modern day Daniel Bryan may hate that he had to once take this job, but you gotta do what you gotta do to make money. By the time he was old enough to work in his home state of Washington, Bryan landed a job at a local McDonald's thanks to his sister Billy Sue. Just like in wrestling, Bryan overachieved. He started out as a cleaner, but quickly was moved into the kitchen for his efficiency. You can't stop talent, not even in a McDonald's kitchen. John Cena, limo driver. Wrestlers drive up and down roads all across the world. If you think about it, they would make great limo drivers. Unfortunately, John Cena took the job of a limo driver before he became a wrestler. Cena admits himself in an interview with Ask Men that he was an awful limo driver. He attributes his rotten sense of direction to growing up in a small town with only one main street and taking the job before GPS was commonplace. Well, at least as soon as he put the dividers up, his customers couldn't see him. Stone Cold, dock worker. Stone Cold Steve Austin, the epitome of a working-class, middle America hero. What would be a suitable blue-collar job to complement his persona? Yep, a dock worker. After dropping out of college 17 hours shy of getting his diploma, Austin landed a job as a forklift operator at Watkins Motor Line in Texas. His job was mostly to load and unload trucks on a freight dock. In a horrible, alternate universe, Austin would have stayed there and never became the beer-swelling, finger-gesturing rebel we all love. Wade Barrett, scientist. How different would Wade Barrett's WWE career have been if he embraced this part of his past? While most wrestling fans know that Barrett was a former bare-knuckle boxer, what they may not know is that at one point in time he put on a lab coat instead of a mouthguard. Barrett went to the University of Liverpool and earned a degree in marine biology before starting his wrestling career. So unlike George Costanza, he actually would know what to do in that one Seinfeld episode. Duke Droese-GARBAGEMAN. The 90s were a weird time in pulp culture. The fashion was weird, the comic book industry nearly destroyed itself, and WWE was tanking. Their goofy-as-hell wrestlers with side jobs also didn't help. One of these wrestlers was Duke the Dumpster Droese. 3 guesses as to what his job was before wrestling. A doctor? A garbage man? Or a dancer? What? You said dancer? Jackass. SHEAMUS-IT technician. Sheamus certainly looks like a guy who spends all his time indoors away from sunlight, so maybe this job isn't as far-fetched. Prior to entering the WWE, Sheamus worked as an IT technician for 8 years. By his own admission, he wasn't much of a techie, but he was good at talking to people. Still though, he knew enough to get the job done, so next time your PC crashes, chant out "You look stupid" and Sheamus should come running. Paul Bearer, funeral home worker. We seriously couldn't make this up if we tried. Paul Bearer, the spooky, pasty, white fat man best known for managing an undead giant, worked in an actual funeral home prior to entering the wrestling business. Earning a degree in mortuary science, William Moody worked as an embalmer and a mortician before deciding to pursue wrestling full-time. One has to wonder though if any of the victims sent to the funeral home were because they crossed Bearer's undertaker. Oh yes! Big Show, bounty hunter. Okay, while he wasn't quite dressed up in full-on Dog the Bounty Hunter gear, it is true to state that the 7-foot-tall once worked as a bounty hunter. Working for a bail bondsman, Show would show up at people's favorite hangout spots and take them back to jail to make a few bucks. He would tell them the line, "You can be cool and ride in the front, or be a jerk and ride in the trunk." And that's all he would have to do. Please tell us somebody said no to Big Show. And that's it for our list. What job did you find most surprising? Let us know in the comment section, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to The Sportster for more awesome videos. Until next time!